Good morning. It's the 4th of July, and I'm still in the US. And I'm thinking a lot about what's going on here and celebrating the 4th of July and our independence. I'll be honest, it's a little hard for me when I don't feel like all of us are free and independent. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about my background and my story. And, I don't know a ton about this bill that was just passed. Sometimes I try to stay off of, well, not sometimes, most times I try to stay off of the news because I used to have anxiety and I don't want to continue to have anxiety. And it really helps me to just only maybe look at it every other week or once a month or when something big happens. But my understanding is that a lot of people will lose insurance and food stamps and benefits like that. Although this doesn't affect me and it might not affect you, I want you to consider that, it's going to affect our fellow Americans, and not to mention everything else that's going on. People being snatched randomly and taken somewhere, prisons. I mean, all of this is very scary and very reminiscent of past times, right? But back to the bill and what I was going to say about that. When I first left my husband, I had a 6-year-old. Am I going to get this right? 11 and 13. My kids were 6, 11, and 13. And my ex-husband was an alcoholic and becoming more and more aggressive. And he would not leave. And so I felt like I needed to. And I took my kids, and I was making $17,000 a year at this point in my life. I was working at a school. That's how much I got paid working at a school. God, in 2007. And I found a place to rent from these amazing people in my small town. And there was a time when this guy came and he had to turn off our electricity. And I was talking to him and telling him, what was going on. Because he was asking me, why can't you pay your electricity? And I told him. And he said, honey, you need to go get assistance. That's why we pay taxes. I would want you to help you with that. And I feel emotional telling you guys this because it felt so, I felt so cared for by a stranger. And I want us to remember that what is life if we're not loving each other and helping each other? Everything that's going on in the world right now, we need to love each other. We need to care about each other. That's the only way any of this is going to change. And I might have said this before. I don't know if I've said it on TikTok, but some people, when I post positive things on my other social media, will say, how can you be so positive with everything happening? But that's the thing. We've got to stay positive. We can't be in fear all the time. We have to spread love. We have to spread joy. We have to help each other. We can't turn a blind eye. But what else can we do? I feel really helpless a lot of times, and I feel like this is the only thing that I can do is care about other people and spread love and spread joy and help other people. That's all I've got. I've been a therapist for 10 years and I've heard some horrible stories. And what else can I do besides listen and love and spread as much joy? So I'm sorry, this is an emotional post on the 4th of July, but I think we all need to think about what we're celebrating. And I hope you think about how this could just as easily happen to you, where you're in a situation where you need help. Who's going to help you when the government's not helping us? We need to stand up and do something. We need to stick together. We need to love each other. We need to help each other. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope you're thinking about all of these things today, and I'll see you tomorrow.